if you gave me Mahomes, if you gave me Lamar Jackson with his great legs and Mahomes' great arm, or you gave me Baker Mayfield, who would I want? I would want Baker Mayfield, and the reason why is because Baker Mayfield.
I really think that now this is the worst case scenario for the San Francisco 49ers, is that they're going to have to cut ties with Jimmy Garoppolo if I were them.
What?
Oh my God! Wow, man!
In any event, Kyle Gibson is definitely my NL Cy Young Award winner. Rock on, Gibby.
And even
Oh
if
my!
you, no way! Oh my God! Oh man, I'm not feeling that great, to be honest, guys. I really am not. I have been given a gigantic slice of humble pie and massive amounts of crow to eat. I've been force fed it tonight. The Boston Celtics humbled me tonight, guys. They humbled me. I did not expect that from the Boston Celtics tonight. I thought it was going to be a great game, them and the New York Knicks. But I think the Boston Celtics watched our show that we had a couple of nights ago and, decided to take all their anger and prove me wrong. And they did it in a fantastic way. National TV, primetime game at Madison Square Garden, at the New York Knicks home. And they absolutely pummeled me, and they absolutely humbled the heck out of me tonight. I said that the Boston Celtics, I would pick the New York Knicks over the Boston Celtics. I think the New York Knicks had what it takes to beat the Boston Celtics, and they had the team that would take out the Boston Celtics and win the Eastern Conference. And I said that, and the Boston Celtics, they humbled me, man. They made me absolutely just look like an absolute idiot. I'm going to go ahead and take this L. Credit to Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and all those guys for stepping up and, playing really good basketball. I know I said some stuff about Tatum, him not even being a top 10 player. I would take Jalen Brunson and Dante DiVincenzo over him. And, I'm going to take it on the chin tonight. I was wrong. I was dead wrong about the Boston Celtics. They came to play. They played a great game. And they made me look like a fool. And they basically told me never, ever underestimate us, never, ever doubt us again. And, this was a game that I thought was going to be close, like I said. But I think it came down to the Celtics outclassing the Knicks. The New York Knicks, everyone outside of Jalen Brunson didn't show up. Dante DiVincenzo hit 13. Like, DiVincenzo, I've been hyping up DiVincenzo for a couple of months now, and Dante DiVincenzo failed the test tonight. You're going up against a stingy Boston Celtics team that's great defensively, and you only put up 13 when your counterpart in the backcourt, Jalen Brunson, put up 30-plus points. You got to be there to support him. And he didn't tonight. And then, I know the Knicks are missing OG Anunoby, Julius Randle. I think it would been a completely different basketball game with those two. But you look all around. Bogdanovich only 8 points. Josh Hart, very minimal performance on the offensive side of the ball. Everybody but Jalen Brunson did not show up tonight on the offensive side of the ball. That's why the Boston Celtics ended up winning. It's because they got contributions from everybody. They had like 5 players scoring double figures. The New York Knicks had only two players score double figures. That's it. That's what ended up losing the game for the New York Knicks. I do think this is going to be the Eastern Conference Finals. between the Knicks and the Celtics, but clearly the Boston Celtics watched the show. They pummeled me, they humbled me, and you can't count out the Boston Celtics. That's the biggest lesson I learned tonight. You cannot count out the Boston Celtics. You cannot count out Jason Tatum. You cannot count out Jaylen Brown. Cannot count out these Boston Celtics. It will be a fun Eastern Conference Finals if we get this Eastern Conference Finals. But the Boston Celtics, I gotta admit, they are a great basketball team. When they're red hot, they are unstoppable. And you know what? Congrats, Boston. Great win tonight. I'm going to take my L and I'm going to eat this L tonight and continue to eat the gigantic humble pie and um, the gigantic crow that they served me tonight. But Knicks and Celtics, I think, is going to be the Eastern Conference Finals. I think that's really what the East comes down to. Two great teams. The Knicks, before they got Bogdanovich, I worried about their three-point shooting. Well, now they got it. They got a team that great defensively. You got a superstar, Jalen Brunson. You got DiVincenzo who can help support him. You've got, Julius Randle who can do damage in the paint. You've got the shooting now with three-point shooting to go along with their defense in the perimeter and also in the front court. Like the Knicks are going to be like really, really difficult to beat. But they're the Boston Celtics now. I feel like the Knicks have equaled the Boston Celtics, but I mean, it's going to be a great Eastern Conference Finals if we get it. It's going to be fun. Can't wait for it. But shout out to our fans out here. I know Chardot's watching. He says, "Hey Isaiah, Chardot, how are you doing tonight?" Not doing so well right now. I know Ben's Boston Celtics absolutely humbled me tonight. Congrats to them on a great win. Also, Ben said, "What's up, man?" Ben, congratulations on the big win, my friend. You were at the Madison Square Garden tonight and, witnessed a great game. Congrats to your Celtics on winning. It's going to be a fun game. I mean, it's going to be a fun series if the Celtics do play the Knicks. And Ben said the Knicks are still a tough team, but we're better. I would say Boston is a little bit better. I learned my lesson on doubting Boston. But I think if it comes down to this being the Eastern Conference Finals, I really think it's going to be a very fun series. And I think it's going to go the distance between the Celtics and the New York Knicks. But guys, it's been a great show. Thank you for tuning in. Celtics served me a gigantic slice of humble pie. But yeah, I can't wait for this to be the Eastern Conference Finals and have more battles between the Celtics and the Knicks.